Debra Ann Matthews, and I have a channel where I talk about mobility, disability, knee pain, back pain, chronic pain, weight loss, wellness, mindset, and all the stuff. So, I wanted to come on because I feel really, really good today, and I want to share some of my time with you all. I um, I got up this morning late because I was up half the night awake, and I drove my car in the countryside. Manna Cafe was giving away food boxes, so I went to get one, and I took a neighbor with me as well. And so it was pretty. It was a pretty nice drive in a beautiful neighborhood. And this just goes to show you, every single body needs some extra fresh fruits and vegetables and meats. So no, don't think that where there are just apartments and people who don't make as much money that they need food, because baby, everybody needs a little fresh food every now and again. And so I had a really good day. I stopped off, there's gonna be some black folks barbecuing somewhere, so I got me a little barbecue plate, and that was nice, and came home and ate it. And one of the things I'm proud of myself for is I didn't sneak and eat it while I was driving. I'm learning to be patient with myself and to enjoy my meals. And I didn't want to get the bubble guts in case it wasn't good while I was in my car. And when I got home, I got up out of my car seat real nice. I was so proud. I was so proud because the more you exercise, even though I know you all see me doing a lot of the same exercises, but believe me, the more I do them, the more and more I do them, the better I'm able to practice holding my urine, practice for good form when it's time to get up and get out, and everything else. I'm able to maneuver my knees. My knees don't hurt. I've been sitting out here in the garage since about 2 o'clock. It's 4:19 p.m. now. I'm able to just enjoy myself. I don't feel like doing too much though. I got some work to do. I'm going to do later. I really don't even feel like cooking or really eating for that matter. But I know that I'm probably going to have to come back and cook something for dinner. But in either case, unless I got something I can eat without cooking, I probably will have to do that. But I feel good just sitting out, taking me a little nap. I saw a lizard over there in my garage. It was a baby lizard, and it was real still, so I kind of moved over here a little bit out the way. But the sun is still out, and the thing that I love the most is getting some sun. And so how y'all doing today? Come on in, hit the like button. Let me know how y'all doing. Let me know how y'all are doing. I want to share something with y'all. This journey is definitely directed by the Lord Jesus himself. I want to share two things with you all. Two things. I got a disappointment just a few minutes ago, and I am so proud that something that disappointed me didn't break me, because I am an adult and I have experienced lots of wonderfulness and a lot of loss as well. And the more mature you become, you begin to accept your defeats with the grace of a woman, not the grief of a child. And I love that for me. I absolutely love that for me. So I wanted to share that. And then I want to share this. And y'all let me know, has this ever happened to you all? When people start telling you different little things, and they may want to say, God saw me through, after they tell you the most immoral, illicit, evil, demonic thing. And what I realize is that we can talk about the goodness of God without talking about that specific thing, because God talks to us about the power of our tongue. And I'm at the maturity level now where I don't have to hear sin, illicit, immoral, unethical, all of that stuff repeated just to hear about the goodness of God. When the Bible talks to us about mind what you speak, in order to be able to get to the point where I can even drive my car again or hope to walk independently, I have to mind any negativity. And that goes the same with any other thing I'm doing. I don't enjoy sitting around with people and discussing things that are an offense to the Lord Jesus Himself. Because there have always been, everything that exists in this world right now has always existed. And so, how hard it is to make it, and limitations and negativity, and this neighborhood is better than that neighborhood, and all the stuff. I don't have to hear those types of things to prove a point, to prove that it's good. And I was talking to someone and I said, you know what? Don't repeat that. Oh, I haven't got to the God part yet. Well, you have to be mindful that God doesn't need you to describe all the illicit, immoral, and ungodliness that exists in the world to talk about His glory. And I think that it comes with also having decorum. We live in a society where there is just none anymore. However, in order to heal, in order to do better, we have to find better conversations. So I really want to encourage you to remember that. Mind what you say and what you even allow yourself to hear. It's very important. It's very important. Especially if you're not working towards dealing with it or helping someone in it. But sometimes you don't have to repeat what someone else is going through. Really, you shouldn't. The only thing you should be repeating is faith-filled words of honor to the Lord Jesus Christ. And that's just what it is. Why does your brain need to hear the other parts? How is that beneficial to you? It's not. So I just wanted to share that. I just wanted to come out and, hey neighbor, how you doing? Good, good to see you. Let me come on out here and just say hi to you. That's my neighbor. How you doing? Oh, I'm sitting here. I have a YouTube video, so I'll show you. I'm just talking to the people. See, look. Okay, see, that's people, and that's just they saying hi in different languages. I'm just talking to them, telling them how good of a day I'm having. And I went out. You want some onions and potatoes?
No, thank you.
Okay. I went out and got a food box this morning, and I gave away all the donuts and all the other stuff. I said, come and get it. I need just vegetables and fruit and things like that. Stuff that's good.
But thanks for the offer.
You're welcome.
Because I throw a lot of stuff away.
Okay.
And I went, and in case I quit talking.
I understand.
Anyway.
I understand.
I've been on the phone, and my voice just goes away. But some days it's really good. But
yeah, my dad has the same problem.
Does he have a thyroid?
No. He said they did something. There was something that was growing over his voice box, so they took it off just about 2 ago. So he's still speaking soft, but hopefully he'll get his voice back.
Well, you can see mine, and I've even changed insurances, but life throws you a lot of curves.
Oh, I know it.
I had a fairly good insurance. I was with Cigna.
Oh yeah, Cigna used to be so good.
But let me tell you, I changed, and instead of seeing a PA, because I had good coverage years ago. I had Kaiser Insurance for maybe over 20 years.
Oh wow.
With my job. Okay. But anyway, I changed to Centerwell or Centerpoint.
Yes.
Well, I've got nothing but good news. Well, let me tell you, it's already starting. This hasn't been addressed, and with your dad probably. Sometimes I have a hard time with this leg. My kneecap was broke years ago, and I worked in a lab, quality control lab at the time, and I had to wear a cast for, I don't remember, 3 months, but they allowed me to work. But just, I'm deteriorating. I'm almost 80. I'll be 80 soon.
But you do so good.
So, I don't think there's any excuse for people not getting the care that they need. And now I'm not I'm having hesitation on whether I should have changed, insurances. But
Mhm.
I want to quit talking about that. So
Okay.
I just kind of leave it in God's hands
Amen.
because I told my daughter, I said, if I ever get to where I can't talk at all, I don't know what I'm going to do. But you said your dad
Yeah.
I don't think he has the same thing, but
Probably not, but he's fine. He has a neighborhood grocery store, so he works the store and everything, and
where is it?
in Memphis. And so he called me because we do a video, and when I called him, I said, "Dad, don't talk, just nod your head. Did you eat?" He's like, "Yeah," but he called me and he's talking to some young girl in the store. So she says, "Oh, he won't let me leave." So he's been talking. I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "Well, talk him up, talk him up."
So he's
He's like 79 too. I was like, "Oh my goodness," but he's having
well,
a good time.
yeah. I just
Hmm.
hope I don't deteriorate anymore
No,
because
you're looking
I'm
good.
telling my kids, and
Mm-hmm.
they've been used to mom
Mm-hmm.
being independent and
Yes.
working and blah blah blah.
Yes.
Like I was maybe in my 30s or 40s,
Yeah.
but I'm
Well, I
not
see you
there.
still in the yard.
And I don't think this year I'm going to be able to mow the yard like I've
Mm-hmm.
done all these years. So, and it's hard. It's hard to get somebody. Let me tell you.
Well,
And a guy, he'd been over here twice,
yeah.
and one day he stopped and he said, "If you ever need your lawn done," and I said, "Well, I do it, but I have somebody that comes." So
Mm-hmm.
he wrote his name down and number, and I don't pay.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna laugh. I don't text and I don't email because I don't know how. And my daughter shames me. I talk on
Oh,
the. I don't
no.
even know how. And I worked on a computer in the hospital.
You
You
sound
know.
like my mom. My mom was a dispatcher for
Well,
FedEx. She acts like she don't know how to do that, but I know she do.
well, I don't.
Ooh,
But
wee.
anyway, but there's a lot of things with me. It's my voice and
Mm-hmm.
my vision. And anyway, so there's two things against me now at my
Mm-hmm.
age. But
Mm-hmm.
uh, anyway, this guy that was over here, he said, "Well,
Yes.
if you ever need your lawn mowed," and and that day he says, "Well," he said, "it looks like you could use a mow today." So he
Mm-hmm.
mowed it. He had somebody with him, and I
Okay.
paid him,
Mm-hmm.
and he gave me his name and number. And let me tell you,
Mm-hmm.
it's getting high in the back, and I don't like it like that.
I know.
And I give him a call, and I don't know if it was he was talking to me or had just made a message on his phone. I don't know. He says, "I'm getting tired of these damn calls." He says, "If somebody wants to get a hold of me, email me or text me."
Oh, bless his heart.
Bless his
It was
heart.
the man
Shame.
who was it the regular guy who he's
No,
over here?
no. He had no. I never
The
seen
one
him.
that he always
No.
been cutting this yard and he
No.
cuts all the yards in the
No.
neighborhood? Because he
I'm
would never be that rude.
no. It was somebody
Oh.
that he said he lived the next street over, and he had
Oh, no.
a guy with him, and the guy edged. But when I
Well,
called, he was that nasty. I won't call again.
well, I'll give you my guy. The guy who does mine, he's young. He's like 33, baby. He works for the city of Clarksville. I mean, the city of Tennessee. He works all the week. He gets off on Fridays, and he hunts. He fishes. He's a young, nice young man.
Well, here's the deal with me.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't call him, like I think she has somebody that comes
Yeah.
regularly,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know about Madeline,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know about most of these people, and I
Mm-hmm.
know the lady across the street. Her and I talk.
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing our own yards, but she's still just in her 60s. So,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know. She realizes I'm hitting 80 in just a few, not a few years, just a few months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So anyway, if you don't do a lot of those things, I don't know how you're going to survive because it's
Oh, yeah.
um,
I don't
it's
do
a
those.
world, a technology world now.
Oh, yeah. Well, they do have the where the voice, and I just went to the disability conference, on the disability day on the hill. So I'm gonna look and see if I have a resource for help with voice and text that I can share with you, because they have all kind of stuff to help people, and then most of it's free.
Well, I just think that it shouldn't be that hard and it shouldn't be that difficult to be able to call somebody and say, Can you mow my yard? Or,
It
yeah,
is
mow my
not. It
yard.
should not be, and it is not. And I'm so sorry because I'm
But-
telling you, the man who usually he's expensive, but he is so
Yeah,
good.
he comes with his rig and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't believe he would be that rude.
It's not him.
I don't think that's why I was. I don't
I
think it's
know.
him.
This guy I've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
He just said he out in the yard and he says, I just happened to see you. He said, I've seen you out in the yard before. He was in just a pickup. It's not the service that she gets.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I know what you're saying.
But anyway, he says, well, I just live one street over. And I says, well, how in the world would I call you? And so it wasn't a card, but he just wrote his name and number down. And just about a week ago, I called to see if maybe he'd be available sometime this month. And that's what he said on his phone. I don't want anybody to damn call me anymore if they can't text or email me.
Oh, Lord. I'm so sorry that
Awful.
happened to you. Yeah, that's awful. Some people just don't have social
But
skills.
anyway, I need to quit thinking about it. But you look awful comfortable and colorful.
Oh, yeah. Well, I drove my car today. I went to get the food
Are
box.
you really?
And I've been walking. I've been practicing my walking and everything. I've been losing weight. I stopped eating sugar. I don't.
Are you a diabetic?
No. It's really being morbidly obese. Sugar is just like cocaine. And I stopped putting salt in my food to help work with my blood pressure. And just the more I learn, the better it is. So I'm
You're a
excited
cat.
about it.
Yeah.
Did you ever find your cat?
No.
Oh my goodness. That cat's living his best cat life.
But I have another one. There's at one time, and my neighbor over there in the wood back of me can vouch, there's about 5 or 6 stray cats that come along our fence line back there. But anyway, this couple have been here a couple of years now. But anyway, there's a kitten that was getting under my deck.
What?
And I could hear it cry, but I never did see it. I guess when I would look and go out on top of my deck, I'd spook it off. Well, it was cold one night, and I walked down the stairs. I was trying to be quiet, and I said, this cat is coming from underneath my bed.
He's driving that truck.
So anyway, I went in and got my flashlight, and I could barely see. But there was a little old cat, and I'm going to say it was probably maybe not even 2 months old, all hunkered down. It was so cold. It was below freezing that night.
Wow.
So I didn't know what to do, and it was 10 o'clock, and I felt really bad, but I come and I don't know if I rang the doorbell or knocked on their door because I don't know them that well.
Yeah.
But he came to the door and he had his clothes on, and I said, there is a little kitten, and they have 2 cats and 2 dogs, I think. Anyway, I said, there's a little kitten under my deck, and I said, if somebody can hold the flashlight while I go in there to try to get it. Okay. I won't go through all the things, but anyway, for 2 months I've had it. I've been feeding it, and she goes, that's the same little kitten that was under your deck. And I says, oh,
Yes.
I think you can see it through my back.
I can
there.
sure see it. It's living
But
his
she
best
was-
cat
She
life.
was spotted, and she's just now, because she's been kind of ornery, and
Oh, yeah.
my daughter, she says, Mom, don't let her out. But Robin, okay, I said, Robin, I'm not going to be able to prevent all that because she does go out, and she
Yeah.
says you don't want her pregnant. So I remember my dogs I had. Well, I had to have them put down because of health. But I went to the vet over here on Tiny Town, and she was very expensive.
Wow.
Just a check, not any shots, just a check and a sonogram for this cat. I called about a week ago. They went over here, over $500.
No.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
What?
Isn't that awful?
That's crazy. Thing is, her husband that she's still married to, he went to live with her daughter. So okay, and that's years and years and years of marriage. So hey, you know what? Senility sets in everywhere. But he has a motorcycle and a truck over there, and it's like a cool truck. Half the truck is off. You know how men like that kind of stuff. But it's good to, chat with her and everything. So it's good to talk with your neighbors. Thank you, Natalie. I do feel good. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you. I am upset with my hair, y'all. I want my hair to be fixed. And I know it's going to mean that I'm going to have to, um, I'm going to have to condition my hair every week, deep conditioner so it won't fall out. So I want to get my hair colored. So I'm going to have to do right. I can't be, she ain't going to do right. Mm, mm, mm. No matter what she do, she just might live life. I got to be Miss Do Right. So once again, every day is an opportunity. The thing is, why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to increase your mobility? So you can have days where you can sit in the garage. You know, there was a time where I would sit in this chair and I would be so uncomfortable. But now I enjoy sitting in it because it's high, it's 22 feet. But last Tuesday when I went to the doctor, I sat in a regular hospital doctor's office chair with no arms, and then I used the chair with arms to pull myself up. So that's a big improvement. So I am so grateful for that. So hey, we take every day with a day of grace and Thanksgiving. My friend, she passed away a week after her 50th birthday, and I thank God for my life. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that, girl, Timu. I thank God for mercy and grace, and I thank God for one more day. Because, if it's, let's give me what I deserve, who knows what I deserve? Well, absolutely nothing. Okay. So I want to thank y'all for supporting my channel. I want to encourage you all. We have this whole new thing with memberships. So I want to encourage y'all to join my membership. Let's be members, because I have members only content. You're going to get fresh content every week. You're going to be the first to know. And the first thing I'm going to share with you, I have 2 corporate sponsors. And so I'm going to tell my members. I'm not going to tell y'all. So y'all have to become members to know. And so I'm excited about that. Tracy, you're a heavy woman. Girl, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's self-care, take care of ourselves, and do all right. Okay? So you have a beautiful day. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Y'all know I'll be back because I got to do a tutorial on, did I meet my goal for buying 20 items for $25 at Dollar Tree yesterday. So I'm going to do that this afternoon when I get situated, okay? Peace and hair grease. Oh, thank you, Rossi. I appreciate that. To God be the glory. To God be the glory for great things that he has done. So thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for your support. And this community, it's all of us. There are 100 million people who have, Miss Valerie gave me this, who have weight loss and who are obese and overweight in the United States. So we are in a group of unique people who we want to encourage. We want to encourage to work on mobility. We want to encourage to work on wellness and self-care and understand nutrition. And we want to encourage all of us so that we can be better, not only for God, but for ourselves and for our life on this side of heaven. Okay? Peace and hair grease, y'all. I appreciate you. If you didn't know it, now you do. Thank you. I'll be back later. Comment down below and let me know what state y'all coming from. If you're in another country, let us know what country you're coming from. Okay? Peace. Bye.